Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the stock market show. Let's talk about SOUNDHOUND here. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we do have to shout out the new members who joined the Discord. Had a nice little surge of members that joined today. So shout out to you guys. I already sent you the links in the messages. Get in here and let's start trading those sweet SOUNDHOUND calls because somebody in the Discord, his name starts with a J. Joey Shaw bought a short-term dated call today, and unfortunately, when people start being greedy like that, right? You can see, where is it? No, that's Alex P. Haven't replied to him just yet, but reply to him after I make my videos here. What was right here? Joey Shaw. Oh wait, you can't even see the screen. There you go. So Joey Shaw here, he's like, hey, one short-term call just for the earnings play, and I'm like, oh hell no, that's a sell signal. When people start being greedy, that's when you have to be careful. You got to be scared when people are greedy. People are starting to be greedy. They're going to start taking out bank loans, start using margin. They're going to start buying leveraged ETFs. I think there's a leveraged ETF called SOUX. So if you like to gamble, I mean, you can just buy SOUX, right? You can just load this one up and, right? Like, and good luck. Well, I mean, if it works out for you, fantastic. If it doesn't, you get absolutely smacked around. But yeah, that's the, I'll add that to my watch list just out of curiosity. But yeah, be very careful here because when people are greedy, it's time to be cautious. It's time to be scared. I need to see this break out above 10. You can see for the day it's been consolidating here. I did add 2,000 shares and I'm just waiting. That's really all I can do is just wait. If this thing does break above 10, we will see 11 and 12 and I'll make a cool 2 to 4K and, whatever. I mean, I've been telling you guys, you got to have two accounts, one for the long-term swings and one for the quick swings. The quick swings, you can make 500 to $1,000 or more depending on the account size. So I'm waiting for the breakout above 10. If it does happen, fantastic. I'm going to look to get in and get the hell out. And then earnings is going to come around. If everything lines up for us, we could see A, the breakout above $10. B, SOUNDHOUND beats on earnings and the price reacts by pumping huge. That would be the ideal situation because then we could easily see 15 with everything combined, right? That when all the catalysts line up and you got that much momentum behind the stock, combined with the fact that there's still 37% short interest on this stock, we can really get not only a squeeze going, but the momentum is just going to be insane. This thing will go to 15 fast. You guys don't believe me? Let me show you the daily time frame. Let's go back into the past here. You can see very quickly went from 1062 to 17 in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And that was an earnings beat here and it gapped up. It went from 1090 to 13 and then continued higher. So you can see it can make a $7 move if everything lines up for it, right? Catalyst combined with good earnings, breakout above a key level because $10 is a big level right here. We need to get above this. If we don't, we're going to get pushed down and that's fine. We'll just buy the dip, been there, done that. Yeah, there you go. That's the analysis there. But let's also take a look at something. We have not looked at PRs in a long time. It's been a while since we took a look at the PRs. So about what, in April 26th, not that long ago, Jim Cramer says we cannot be in SOUNDHOUND. Surprise, surprise, here we are about a little bit over a week later, and he's not in it. He can't be in SOUNDHOUND. Cool, because guess what? It's going up. I'm glad he didn't jump in. If he had jumped in, we probably would have been going down. So there you go. Always inverse Jim Cramer because that guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. SOUNDHOUND AI expands partnership with Casey's across 2,600 locations. I did prepare a mango smoothie with 8 shots of vodka. So cheers to you guys. I'm going to take a sip here. Oh, wow. Wow, maybe 8 shots was a little too much. I can taste the alcohol just barely. That's the good thing about mango. Does a good job of hiding the alcohol. So cheers to you guys. I'm going to down these 8 shots. And it's going to be a good time. This is a bull run, guys. We've been here. We know things are going to keep going up. You got to look at the insane amount of... Look at this. This is insane. 2,600 locations. Imagine you start a business and suddenly you got a partnership with a company that has 5,000 locations, 2,000 locations. Suddenly you're making all this hand over fist money, right? This stock is being slept on. It's undervalued. It should be worth way more than where it's at right now. So keep that in mind, right? I'm just showing you the good stuff here, the stuff that's happening with the company. SOUNDHOUND to report earnings on Wednesday, May 7th. So that's coming up in what, 2 days? Wait, no, wait, on the 7th. The 7th is Thursday. So why does this say May 7? Oh, I misread it. All right, my bad. Okay, my bad, guys. It's coming up on Thursday. I misread webcast as Wednesday. I'm like, wait, what? So that's coming up on Thursday after market close. So that's going to be an interesting event. I might stream when that time comes because you guys know me. I love SOUNDHOUND. I've been pounding the table on this one ever since it got cheap, right? I was telling you guys, don't buy at 20. Wait for this to come down. Let's, cheers. Let me just get another sip here. Wow. Yeah, maybe needed a little more mango there to hide the alcohol. Cases expands partnership with SOUNDHOUND AI, leveraging, okay, so more than 2,600 stores. The third largest convenience retailer and fifth largest pizza chain in the U.S. extends use of SOUNDHOUND AI-powered ordering agents, which have already handled more than 21 million guest interactions. I did not know that Casey's was the third largest convenience retailer. I've never been to a Casey's. I don't even know what Casey's is. Think I might be starting to feel the effects of the alcohol here because I didn't really eat this morning, so I'm basically just taking it straight to the blood, I guess, to put it that way. Let me see. The expanded deal highlights the strength of the collaboration. We're focusing on making it easier for our team members to deliver quality and convenience for our guests, especially during peak ordering times. So it just makes things more efficient. Expanding our partnership with SOUNDHOUND AI allows us to scale a proven solution that improves the guest and ordering experience. See, this is the thing. People make fun of restaurants, but man, all SOUNDHOUND has to do is say, "Hey, we got a partnership with McDonald's or something big," and it's gonna go. This is kind of like I always compare SOUNDHOUND to Sybil stock. It's a stock that's not really going to get, it's not really going to do much of anything, but when it gets news, it's going to go. You just got to wait and be patient and accumulate until that happens. So let's see. SOUNDHOUND powers over 15,000 locations with its industry-leading voice and conversational AI technology. So there you go. It's wow. Casey's is a Fortune 500 company. I didn't know. I don't know. I've never heard of Casey's. I don't think that's in the Midwest, right? Because I'm from the Midwest. I don't know if Casey's exists in the Midwest. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Let me check it out. I've never heard of Casey's. I don't think that's in the I don't think so. Yeah. What the hell is this? No, I've never even heard of none of this garbage. But this is no way that's in the Midwest. I can't see Midwestern people being like, I'm going to buy that trash. Okay, now that I'm done making fun of whatever that is, look at this. If this breaks out, guys, watch out. $10, we go to 12. That's a 20% move from where it is right now. If you want to buy your short-term dated calls like Joey Shaw, go for it, but I don't recommend it. I recommend good old-fashioned. You buy shares, and it goes up. You make money. If it goes down, you're okay with holding it because you know it's going to eventually go higher, right? History repeats. That is my theory, right? We came down from $20 to a low of $6. Then we ran to 20 again, came down to a low of 5, and we would expect a rinse and repeat because why wouldn't we expect history to repeat? That's just what we would expect. So there you go, guys. Patreon.com/AsianTrades if you want to join the Discord. Shout out to the new members that joined recently. Get in here, guys. We are just getting started. We're going to make a lot of money. This is a bull run. If we dip, do not be scared. Do not be concerned. This is not the time to be concerned or scared. This is the time to be excited. Any dip is literally nothing more than an opportunity to buy at a discount, a small discount, but a discount nonetheless for the next move higher.